of depression, like we're in a recession, Pretty much I'm still trying to like make content and also work to save some money. I also started saving some spare change, put it in my change jar, and it's almost halfway full. And I'm currently almost saved up a lot of money. I'm not gonna tell you the amount of change I have because I don't want to get robbed or doxxed or anything like that. So I'm saving the change jar until it gets full all the way. Pretty much, I'm trying to like save money for something special when that change jar gets full because it was the time I went to Albany Care, and I still had the spare change from someone that gave me pennies. So I put it in the change jar and all that. Like it was a long history back then when I was in a nursing home and had a lot of things to do, and the only game I was able to play on my phone was Minecraft, and I did not have a gaming console at the nursing home, which sucked. And when you're living in these types of situation, when you're living in temporary shelter, like a long-term care facility, it's basically like a step up from a psych ward, but it's like less restrictive. But in a way, you still are restricted to some things. You can't have coffee makers or heaters. You can't have you can't have anything flammable like alcohol mouthwash or anything like alcohol in it. Like hydrogen, you can't have hydrogen peroxide or any medical stuff to bring in. You can't have anything like that could pose a threat, to be honest, to yourself. We weren't able to take showers in our own room, but some rooms did have showers. But my room did not have a shower. All they had was a bathtub. Like, I don't get why a nursing home would have only bathtubs but not a shower. But I realized the reason why is because when someone take a shower, they could be a fall risk. Uh, it's basically when they sprinkle on their eyes, they pass out from a seizure or something. It's a weird feeling to say about that, but it was something to do with like falling down in the shower and you can't get back up, and if the nurses can't help you get up, you might die in that situation. It was for medical reasons why we don't have showers in the nursing home. But there was only one shower that was in the nursing home, which is right next to the nursing station. In case you did fell, they can come and rescue your butt and assist you if you fell and go into epileptic shot or anything like a fear-induced seizure or anything like that. I had experienced some of that stuff in the past, but it's long been gone. It's been a whole week since I remember some things about the stay there, but not a whole lot of things that were enjoyable. Like we played bingo or we played card games like Hearts or what's it called? I don't know. We never played Goldfish, but we played something called Hearts or something, which is a card game. You just throw four cards down. It was called Spades. Yeah, we played Spades as well and also Hearts, but that's all we played. And we also had a pool table on the seventh floor. Like the pool tables were in bad condition when I first got there. Like I didn't know we had a pool table or a gaming room to play on. Like the seventh floor is like the deluxe suite, like where you have like cool ass monitors, cool TV, brand new TVs. Like when you're stuck on the fifth floor, which I was in, I was also on the second floor where all the drug addicts and shit that did heroin, coke, or any type of drug related problem. Like those guys were at the bottom because they're closest to the elevator, I guess, in case they need to be moved to the ER for emergency. 'Cause that's why they're in the second floor. But the third floor was kind of weird. Don't remember a whole lot. But the fourth floor is anger management floor or something, and fifth floor was psychosis or something. I don't know. I don't know the floor details on each floor of Albany Care. It's just a whole lot of like uh, floors that went through. Like there was like total of 7 floors. It was ridiculous. Like there's no way to like commit suicide in the building. Like they block off like stairwells with like that catch you if you try to fall, but yeah, they had a stairwell. You're able to use a stair because people are scared of elevators for some reason because they're so overpacked. So I used the stairs a lot when I was there. Uh, Back then, I just took the stairs to go in and out of the stairwell or something. I don't know. I can't make up my mind on that. Like, there's a whole lot of things that I missed out during my stay, but there was a whole lot of like bad things that happened to me. Like the time I almost got beaten up by someone. One time I caused a fight. I don't know. It was something arguing or something, but I didn't enjoy my stay there. It was like a concentration camp, to be honest. Like it felt like you gotta concentrate shit and like you don't get feed as well. Basically you're just a slave there basically when you stay there. Like they'll feed you free food, they'll give you a place to sleep, but they take all your independence away. Like you can't cook for yourself, you have to go to the get your own meals, and then you have to you can't go outside at a specific time. You can't escape the facility. If you do, you go as a missing person report, and the police will find you. You cannot leave at you gotta go back home by 11 like your parents would. Basically, it was an adult daycare center, to be honest, like with a lot of like crazy people in it. But I did not enjoy that past. It was like it still gives me PTSD to this day. It's just like a lot of like drama that came up. Like a lot of bipolar people were going crazy because of COVID, and then like people are voting for fucking Biden. Like in the nursing home, I wasn't able to vote because they didn't send my freaking voting mail in, and it was sent to my fucking room that I was in. And I was in a different room. They put me in a different room because I was voting for Trump. Oh, yes, I tried to vote for Trump but failed because I was stuck in the nursing home. It sucks. My vote didn't count, so I didn't have to complain about it. But the nursing home screwed me over with the mailing system because someone got my mail and put it in 521 or something. It was a stupid mistake that they did that to me, and I'm unable to vote. Like, don't send it in or something. So it kind of sucks that I wasn't able to vote that year. So gonna vote this year probably in 2024 election. It just depends on when the voting starts. It's just like, yeah, it's just not worth the time and effort to vote in mail ballot. I tried to, but was unable to vote. So yeah. Also had to deal with a Tourette guy that I was in fear of because of his Tourette's. Like he keeps hitting himself in the eye and shit. Like, and he was nearsighted because he lost his eyesight just by doing this every day, and that's why he is legally blind now. I guess he makes way more than me. But he used to wear glasses, but then he broke them because of his Tourette's. Like he couldn't handle his Tourette's. Like I have Tourette's, but mine ain't as severe. I just do some reflexes and all that. And sometimes when I think about it, like I do the wrist flexes. I think I have carpal tunnel at this point just by ricking my fists every time. Used to do it like the arm, but since I'm medicated with that, it helps with my Tourette's. But uh, I don't know if I'm taking medication for Tourette's, but I'm not sure. I do take risperidone and Effexor, which helps mitigate that, but I don't know. Like psych meds are weird. Like usually medication management is important. I'm also back on my antidepressants now, but I feel a little bit better since I got back on medication and a little bit more inspired to make content again. I've just been into a doubt of sadness for like a week or 2 weeks straight, and I had to like retake the medication to help like with it. It's not bad to go back on the medication that you like to take, and I asked my psychiatrist, "Hey, could you put me on Effexors so I could like beat this depression I'm going through? Like it sucks." But you gotta get over it, you know. It's like a really big cloudy thing in your head, and you gotta get rid of the clouds in your head, and it'll help make you happy. It's usually just a deficiency of the whatever it's called, square SQ something like serotonin or something like serotonin in your head's gonna disappear, and you gotta take more serotonin, which helps with the depression. And sometimes dopamine play a role in that. Like I learned this all in the psych ward. Like after 4 hospitalization later, like I went beyond insanity to normal. It's just like everyone's got their flaws, and all everyone else got their like setbacks. But I came out okay after 4 hospitalization with changing medication randomly and trying to get the best depression med I could take, which was basically Effector, which helps a lot with my mood and all that. My brother Shane, he's still stuck in the Philippines. I was unable to contact him. Like I've been telling him, the IRS is after him. Like, hey man, the IRS is after you. They're gonna send a SWAT team over to your island, dude. Just joking. It's just a lie. You know, the IRS ain't after him unless it is. Like, you better pay your taxes, Shane. A lot of things going down in like my hometown, like a lot of drunks in Belvedere, a lot of slot machines. Like, there's no casinos in Belvedere. All there is just slot machines that take your money, and you lose all your money if you use a slot machine. They're not worth the fucking price to gamble. You know, like I went to a casino, like a slot place, and I lost all my fucking money from going there. Like it's not worth the fucking price going to a slot machine. It's a waste of money. I would not recommend it. Like you could win something, but you lose something in return, and it's like it's not worth the price. Like I like it's better to save your money into a high yield savings account instead of gambling it to a casino and shit. So quit gambling for that, but I still have some gambling tendencies. But a lot of a lot of things happen in my journey, you know. Like yeah, I've learned a few. Um, learned a few things about becoming an adult, being independent, living on your own, making money, and just going out in daily tasks, you know. So hope you enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you later and see you soon.